Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin. Just being honest.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Cleveland Browns and the Detroit Lions. Ready to get us started, it's Cade York, and we are underway from Ford Field. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. And Goff going to look to throw right away. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That's good for the Lions. On first down, Goff. Connecting here with DJ Sharp. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Pretty good start right off the bat there with throws 1 and 2.
He's not locking in on just one target early, is he? Spreading it around a little bit as this game gets started.
Back-to-back first downs. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Swift. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Goff. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Remain for 2nd down. Now a play fake, and it's gone. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Off play action. Here's Goff. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Goff throwing again. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now it's gone. That's out to the flat for Swift. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Throwing on third. Gone. Over the middle, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Here's Swift. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be second and goal coming up. One more time with Swift. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. And that's trash and incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Badgley able to punch this one through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5. Ultimately, they settle for just the field goal.
I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And the slot man goes in motion left. To throw on 2nd and 6. Watson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
The extra point by Badgley up and good. And the lead goes to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. Browns drive about to get started. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. A gain of 3, second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Watson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Watson. Got an open man, it's Schwartz. And they snap him short of the 1st as he can only get to the 20. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. This is taken at the 18. A 57-yard punt, 11 on the return. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Throwing to start the drive, but that went incomplete.
That tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Boy, I told
It's
you.
going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Hard to believe that arm strength was a knock on Deshaun Watson coming out of Clemson, but he showed what he's got there.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet him, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears weren't realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
And You can see in the next-gen stats, that one at 62 yards in the air. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive. Because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Goff now looks to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. When you think of guys that are built to be big-arm quarterbacks, Jared Goff, he fits that mold, and he showed it off right there. Badgley on for the extra point.
User!
It's good to make it 17-7.
Oh, shit. User!
The kickoff unit is out on the field.
Oh.
They will send this one away. Take it at about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. Off of play action, it's Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they're dominating and it allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first.
User!
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and 1 and it's early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
After the interception, here's Goff. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. First down Lions on a pick at the 13. A shotgun snap for Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead, and part of that can be attributed to their success on third down. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this first and goal.
Now they send a man in motion right. Swift. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Extra bulk up front for second and inches. 3 tight ends. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by Badgley up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Here are the here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out. He's tackled at the 15. The Browns drive about to get started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Now it's Watson. Forced out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another 12 coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And there is a
shit, how you dripped it back? Too far getting killed out there. Look at that.
It appears right at the 45.
Too far getting killed. Shit, you been killed, baby.
And that'll bring up second down. Watson looks to throw again. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. Here's Watson. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Now Watson throws another interception. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 15. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. In for the sack, Deion Jones.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using the...
He's got him in, complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
He's airing it out for Williams. And he's got it inside the 10. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Goal. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the 2nd interception in the first half.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that at just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away.
Touchdown! DJ Chark in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions are able to add on to their first half lead. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And the lead is now 24. Time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Browns drive about to get started. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football. And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground again here. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
That one ain't looking too good. That one ain't looking too good.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis on the getting set for quarter number 3. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. The Browns drive about to get started. And they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit, as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
In motion is Grant. 3rd and 2, Watson.
Pick six! Oh my goodness!
There, put the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the
Pick fucking six, Brody.
Watson.
Out of bounds.
Catch it, but he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. Goff now looking to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And a
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Get the fuck out of the way.
He's going to move the ball well downfield.
Let's go ahead, dude. I'm away.
He's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. 2nd down and goal. Goff. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Fields it right around the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. We haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Watson now to throw. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Good throw, good catch. But I really like the run, the drag, and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with him for that one.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away
his intended read and almost dared him to travel his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
On fourth down, Watson. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Again, it's Watson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Back to throw, Watson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, there's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They took the ball free in the backfield.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenges. This series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Throwing on third. Gone. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Glenn Delpit. And the Browns are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game. But that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Watson. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Amani Oruwariye. And the Lions are in a great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of
rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Goff now to throw. And this one into the hands of DJ Sharp. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've got the receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And there was some of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a band.
A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. The open man is short. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. 4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.